for Donald Trump to intervene into Nigeria economy is because Donald Trump is a kind of person that is a democratic leader. So he's a man that has power over ruling the world. So he has that capacity, to rule, his own continent, and not to sabotage his own country. So for Donald Trump to intervene in Nigeria, I think is a good one, and is trying to reinforce, or to is trying to you know to constitute a new thing in Nigeria, just for us to have a good living and to have our own sense of doing new things.
Donald Trump coming into Nigeria or trying to intervene in Nigerian, what is happening? I feel it should be a no, because why do we have the military men in Nigeria? Going back to our days, then of our forefathers, we can see what the whites did. It's like going back to the days of colonial master. How will a country that just celebrated a birthday not quite long be inviting another white man to come and intervene in its matter? It is a no for me. So it is not different from going back to the colonial rule, which is not a good thing for a replicable country like Nigeria, so-called the giant of Africa. So I feel the military and some other parastatals can look into the case and bring out a good solution than inviting. If you don't forget, it is one man we are inviting. At the end of the day, it will be a whole country coming in to intervene, and at the end of the day, taking power out of Nigeria. So it's a no for me for Trump coming into Nigeria. Thank you.
I feel highly disappointed. Yes, we know and we understand the fact that there's been insecurity in the country, and this has been backdated as far back as the past 10, 12 years. What were they doing about it? What have they done about it? Why is it that suddenly, when we started aligning with the BRICS nation, why is it that when we suddenly started aligning with China, they started getting bothered? And to make the matter worse, I think they felt that, oh, why would a small country like Nigeria come to the UNGA, that United the Assembly, to come and speak and talk about the Gaza situation? Yes, we have our challenges. We know that the NSA has been trying. We know that this thing is across all board. They are killing Christians. They are killing Muslims. I think it has to do with Donald Trump's ego. He sees a president that doesn't care about him. That it's not like other African nations that went to meet him, visit him, and were on their news trying to beg for aids and all. The president is trying his best. We are seeing the reforms. Of course, Nigerians are going through a difficult time, not just in terms of insecurity, but in terms of the inflation and high prices of goods and services. We know that, but these are some of the sacrifices that comes with reforms.
My own opinion about the Donald Trump in trying to invade about Nigeria. So it's not all about invading Nigeria. It's all about saving humanity of Christendom. So the idea is not invading Nigeria as a political issues or mineral resources, but try to save Christians. Because at the end of the day, we talk about religious ideas, ideology in Nigeria. We are talking about, we have a whole lot. When you have an issue with a Muslim, they will come for you. Either you are in Nigeria or not, they will come for you. So he is coming in as a Christian, not as a political person. So I can say I support the idea coming in as a Christian to save Christians for being attacked by a terrorist Islamic extremist. So I can tell you that there was warning, there was a prophecy by different kind of churches, and there was a problem that they did not listen. But now it's happening. So he is coming in to save Nigerian from these terrorist attacks.
If the president of the United States has to intervene in the situation of another country, then the government of that country is failing so bad. But at the same time, I feel like the insecurity in Nigeria is not compared to what is going on in Sudan currently. So if the president of US is actually really concerned about Africans per se, then why not him focus his interest on other countries that really need their help currently, like the case of Sudan right now, we can all see what's going on in Sudan. So, like, why is it Nigeria? Like, why do you want to come to Nigeria? I'm just saying, it might have other motives. I'm just saying, but for the case of the killing, is right too. Do you understand? Like, they are killing. I won't say Christians per se. I will say the masses, like generally, not just Christians, because this thing happens in different states in Nigeria. Do you understand? So, like, let's just say the killing of people or the killing of citizens of Nigeria, not just Christians. But the government of Nigeria is really failing us. They need to really do something to our insecurity issue, please.
Just like I said, Nigeria cannot say because they are sovereign nation. Eh? No country operate independently. Eh? No country operate independently. You operate independently with other nation. Eh? Yes, we agree Nigeria is a sovereign country. And mind you, Nigeria is one of the richest country in Africa. Eh? And we have oil. Oil politics is involved in this matter. Because if something happened to Nigeria, it will have a spiral effect to other countries like US, where we are selling our oil to. So Donald Trump has a right to intervene in what is happening in Nigeria.
Okay, my opinion with Trump intervening in the affairs of the country as regards to insecurity, I believe to me it's a welcome development. Yes, why I think it's a, because from the onset, from the day this actually started, it has made everyone responsible to be on their feet. You know, the armies, the government. It made them to really be on their feet as regards in the past. In the past, you hear as if it's just social media stuff. Nobody shows effort. Nobody sees. It seems nothing is happening. But immediately Trump intervened, everybody was on their feet. To me, if it had been like this, if they were doing like this, it wouldn't have gone so bad. So I believe that it's a welcome development. It's calling to everybody to be on board. Do what you are supposed to do the right thing. And we achieve the purpose. Insecurity will be a thing of the past. So I think it's a welcome development.